All right, we are live. Dr. Mike, it's been a couple weeks. How are you?
We're back finally. A couple of misstarts, and we're ready to roll today. What do we got?
Well, this is what we got, buddy. So, we got a topic today. It's one of those topics that could take hours to discuss. It's that important. And there was something you forwarded to me that, as we've said this before, David Jockers puts out some of the best emails with
Hmm.
some of the best graphics and best explanations that I have ever seen. And he did it again when he was explaining the, the vagus nerve and vagal tone. I'll just start off by saying this, Mike. The vagus nerve is a cranial nerve that exits the brain, and it basically, vagus means wanderer in Greek, and it goes through your whole body. It's a part of the autonomic nervous system, and it controls so many functions of your body, but most of them that you don't think about: breathing, heart rate, digestion. But it goes much beyond that.
It does. Here's the interesting thing the article actually talks about improving vagal tone. So basically, the tone of the nerve for better mental and emotional health, which there prior to Dr. Jockers putting this out there, there really wasn't much out there being talked about with regards to vagal tone. But this really, don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but vagal tone is something that our forefathers were actually talking about in chiropractic. So there are many different things that you can do to improve your vagal tone. I don't know where you want to get in here and where you want to start this from, but the overview is this is something that you can do immediately to improve your vagal tone and therefore improve your mental and emotional health.
Yeah, so let me just run through, and I'm going to take it right from the article of some of
Yep.
the symptoms of poor vagal tone,
Awesome.
and then Mike, if you could talk about what happens when you improve vagal tone, and then we could finish off by just talking about the
Yeah.
things you can do. So here are some symptoms of poor vagal tone: abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, unusual heart rate, unusual blood pressure, loss of gag reflex, earaches, low stomach acid, loss of voice, anxiety, depression, poor emotional regulation, high stress, being in a flight or flight mode, being instead of being in a rest or digest, you're just in that flight state, lowered attention span, ADHD, increased inflammation, and lastly, pain. I mean, that's virtually everything, right?
Virtually. Yeah. So really what's important to let me give you the good importance of good vagal tone. It will lower your blood pressure, lower your heart rate, helps you better manage stress and anxiety, helps with regulating mood, decreases inflammation and or pain. It delivers information between the brain and the gut, very important. Provides sensory information from the throat, lungs, and heart, and regulates swallowing and speech. Super important when we're looking at vagal tone and what is good vagal tone.
Yeah, and for one of the first things that helps improve vagal tone is the different forms of breathing, deep exhalation, Wim Hof. So any kind of breathing exercise you can do, adapt, or learn will help improve vagal tone.
Yeah. Um, Believe it or not, singing and or gargling improves your vagal tone.
Humming as well.
Humming as well. Humming
And
really
and
important.
and personally, Mike, I believe, and you know this, and the staff knows this, and anybody that spent any amount of time around me knows that I whistle constantly. I
Mhm.
believe that for me is a way to decrease, my stress and anxiety or my vagal tone personally.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. Um, Couple other little known vagal tone increasers. Laughing. Laughing increases your vagal tone. Um, Ones that you do, Noah, on a regular basis is yoga,
yoga.
meditation, something that we both do, thoughtful meditation. Another one that you and I both do regularly is cold exposure.
Yeah,
So
we've
these
talked
are,
about that, right?
yeah. We had a whole episode on cold exposure,
Mm.
and one of the other ones is exercise. So I mean that's two, four, six, eight, like nine so far that are really good at stimulating the vagus nerve, which is really important.
And the final pieces that affect vagal tone is something that we do in the office or have or provide people with in the office is the chiropractic adjustment and acupuncture care with Kathy and Teresa.
Yeah, and as I mentioned at the top of the show, our forefathers looked at tone and how it impacted the body, and chiropractors have known for over 100 years that by getting adjusted, it affects the cranial nerves, it affects the vagus nerve, and this really helps with your overall scope in which you view the world. So it's been fascinating that we were really I want to say at the forefront of vagal tone when it came to looking at the body and how to make these improvements. And of course, chiropractors will say we're removing the misalignments or the interference, which allows the body to better express itself. And one of those things is poor vagal tone.
Yep, yep. And it just leads right back to the title, improving vagal tone for improved mental and emotional wellness. I mean, that says it all.
Absolutely. Um, Anything else you want to hit on? I think that was pretty good.
No, if you, as always, if you want that full article, let us know. We'll just send you the link immediately. It's a tremendous article. Please support Dr. Jockers' efforts. They're tremendous. And if you have any questions, ask us in the office.
Absolutely.
Right. We're open. All staff is here, 3 to 6, and we're open this week, Memorial Day week. We're open today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, fully staffed. And we're closed Saturday, obviously Sunday, Monday, and back again normal hours on Tuesday.
Okay. Good to be
Take care,
back.
guys. See you later.
Bye.